Welcome everybody to a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video today. And speaking of which, this is like the last out and about of 2020. Oh my God, we actually survived the year? You kidding me? Oh my God. Well, we got one more video left, guys. So let's go in, let's check this out. We have one new release coming out this week. Yeah, that is all. It is light for the week, man. We have what is hitting store shelves, the action crime drama Honest Thief. Plus, well, nothing else, I hate to say it, but we are going to try to go find the deals and exclusives, and we are at our first location, Walmart. So let's go in for the last time of 2020 and see what they got. All right, we are in at Walmart, and the first thing I'm seeing is, of course, they have the Craft Legacy, the Blu-ray digital, and the DVD finally over here. They didn't have them last week, but they have them now. And of course, they also have The War with Grandpa as well. Of course, they're like a week late, but I guess better late than never. And of course, the one release that came out this week, Honest Thief, they do not have either the Blu-ray or the DVD. They so don't have either one of those. And they have the banner up for it. I mean, you would think if they have the banner up, they'd have the fucking movie. This is really typical Walmart. Just saying. Very, very typical Walmart, man. But they also have over here, they have a Blu-ray edition of The Karate Kid for $7.88. They have the Karate Kid collection with the remake plus the 3 original movies for $9.96, and they have Cobra Kai seasons 1 and 2 on DVD for $19.96. And I think these are reissues. And I think the reason why, because Cobra Kai season 3 is literally right around the corner. So I think in order to promote that, they wanted to put out sort of all this sort of Karate Kid stuff in order to get the hype back up again for it. Which is cool, because I'm looking forward to Cobra Kai in a big bad way. I truly am, man. I mean, the first movie is classic. I love that movie. One of the best films from the 80s ever, clearly. And the remake, I don't outright hate the remake, to be fair, but I don't really love it. It's got some good moments. I do actually like Jackie Chan, but the movie's kind of lacking a lot, especially compared to the original films. Jaden Smith, I just wasn't a big fan of. I'm kind of surprised they never made a sequel to this one. And the reason why I say that is because it made a decent amount of money. You would think they would have made one, but they honestly never did, though. I mean, it can't compare to The Karate Kid, but it also can't compare to the Karate Kid 2 and the Karate Kid Part 3. It really honestly won't, guys. I mean, to be fair with you, I mean, I actually really love both of those movies. They're not as good as the first Karate Kid, but they're really solid. And I'm actually looking forward to Cobra Kai, simply because I know they're bringing in certain characters from Karate Kid Part 2, which is really cool. And I'm kind of curious whether they're going to maybe in the future bring in characters from the Karate Kid Part 3, or even like Hilary Swank from Part 4, which I heard the rumors that they want to do, but I don't know if they're going to do that or not. It would be weird to bring back that like really rich guy from Part 3, like Terry, or something, whatever the fuck his name was. Like, have like a beef with Daniel LaRusso or something. Like, I don't know what they could do, man. I mean, it could be possible. I mean, anything's possible. I didn't think they'd bring in characters from Karate Kid Part 2, for Christ's sake. So, anything can happen. But I am really looking forward to Season 3 of Cobra Kai, man. This series is awesome. Like, when I think of the Karate Kid, and I think of what they could have done with the TV series, like, this was far from it. I never thought they would make Johnny, like, kind of the good guy. But it really works, man. It really does. And Season 1 and 2 is phenomenal, man. It really is. If you guys have not watched Cobra Kai and are a lover of Karate Kid, this is a must-watch. It's on Netflix right now, and Season 3 is coming, like, right around the goddamn corner. Seriously, man. It's way better than it had any right to be, and it seriously is awesome, man. Fantastic, dude. Really, really well done. Really love this one to pieces. Unfortunately, not much else to show off. All the same similar stuff, but the one thing they should have had, they don't have, and the stuff that they should have had last week, well, they finally have. Weird. And of course, they still have a shitload of Tenet, too. God, they have a ton of Tenet, man. That has not sold at all, dude. I'm surprised, because it's a very popular movie. I think it would have sold, but, man, they got a shitload of that, but apparently not. But, hey, at least we got to see some stuff, right? And for this Walmart, kind of good. Guess we'll see if they have anything else we're checking out, right? And we are over in the franchise section here, and I kind of wanted to show a couple things off because it looks like they actually refilled it, which is really nice. And in fact, they refilled most of the section here because it was really empty before. I mean, it's not like they have anything crazy new, but I mean, they did refill it so it doesn't look so empty, which is nice, especially for the end of the year. Kind of have a good start for the new year, dare I say. But a couple things I was seeing over here, of course, they have that Riddick the Complete Collection, which, by the way, when are they making another Riddick movie? I know Vin Diesel had announced it, but he's like busy making Fast and Furious 25 or some shit, like going into space, and you know, he's getting his ass to Mars or some fucking shit he's doing. I was wondering, like, when are they making another Riddick movie? That's the one I want. They keep on announcing it, but I actually want to see the actual product. I mean, come on, man. I mean, how many more Fast and Furious movies can you make? Okay, I don't want him to answer that. Seriously, he's gonna be like forever and ever and ever, and I'm just been like, oh God, Lord help me, please. Can we just get another Riddick movie? It's all I want, man. And then I'm seeing over here they got that triple feature of the Crow sequels. And I wanted to show this off because I gotta tell you a story. So my friend Erica, really great chick, she loves The Crow, man. Loves that fucking movie, man. And it's a great film, man. It's fucking awesome. And she knew about a couple of the sequels, but one time I was hanging out with her and she found this triple feature. And she was like, wait a second. They made a Crow movie with Edward fucking Furlong as the Crow, and I'm like, yes, and Tara Reid, and it's so bad. It's really bad. Oh my God, it's impossibly bad. Jeez, I was like, you know, like the first Crow is the master of them all. I mean, Crow City of Angels isn't terrible, actually. It's not bad, all things considered. The Crow's Salvation, it's got some good points to it, but really not that great. But boy, Wicked Prayer, man. Damn, man, oh, that is like the shitter, baby. That's bad, dude. And I know they've been trying to like remake the Crow series for a long time. I know Jason Momoa was one point like supposed to play the main lead, and that fell through, and it's sort of destined, I think, to fail. Just leave it alone, man. I mean, how low can you go, especially after Edward fucking Furlong playing the Crow, man? Oh, it looks so bad. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Fun times for that one. And then the other two things I'm seeing here, which I thought was really cool, is they have these sort of sci-fi collections, which I've never seen over here before, man. They have androids, aliens, and the Fountain of Youth. The Android Affair, It Came from Outer Space 2, Deep Red, Evolution's Child, Night Visitors, and Control Factor. I don't know if I've actually heard of any of these ones. I might have heard of one or two of them, but I don't think I've seen any of them. 6 sensational stories, 1 shocking collection. The Android Affair, Woman to Robot, Our Love is Real, It Came from Outer Space 2, Man Battles, Body Snatchers, Girl is Bloody Fountain of Youth, My Dad Was a Caveman, My Brother's Secret Box, Oh Aliens, and Thinking Can Kill You. Oh my God. What is this cheesy ass collection? Holy shit. This looks all kinds of cheese factor, man. Oh, wow. I don't know if any of these are good. They kind of look kind of cheesy. And the headlines are like, Our Love is Real, My Dad Was a Caveman. It almost seems like something you see on like a tabloid paper or something, right? Like some weird headline like Bat Boy is real or some shit. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. That is so weird. Well, that looks really interesting. And also what's interesting is this other one, too. I love that cover with that woman there, and she's sort of getting ready to scream. Classy. Tarantula, the Mole People, the Incredible Shrinking Man, the Monolith Monsters, and Monster on the Campus. Oh my god. The classic sci-fi album collection. 5 sci-fi adventures, 1 terrifying collection. There's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide with the classic sci-fi. The Golden Age of Hollywood. Man. Oh. Experimenting to create a growth formula that could end starvation. Spiders grow gargantuan. Oh, the mole people. Yeah, this is old school Hollywood, man. These old school, like classic black and white beam movies back in the day, man. Like those old school ones where like there was radioactive material and like these ants would grow huge, or like spiders are like gigantic and eating people. Oh my god, that bee stuff back in the day, man. I used to watch that stuff on VHS with my mother and father long time back, but I haven't like revisited any of that stuff, man. Man, this collection is wild. Oh my god, man. I love the last one. Terror sweeps at college campus after the discovery of prehistoric fish that turns animals and humans that go into bloodthirsty monsters. Oh my god, where do they come up with these synopses, man? This stuff's wild. Oh, this is really cool, man. I've never seen this here, but man, that's kind of cool. And for $12.96, that's all cool stuff, man. Really is. Not bad, man. Really not bad at all. Honestly, that was really cool, man. Some really cool, interesting franchise collections here that I hadn't seen here before. Not bad at all. Really nice. And actually, it's really nice that they actually really filled out this in a big bad way and made it a little bit more fuller. It's good to end the year on a high note and hopefully begin the year on a high note, too. Not half bad, man. Of course, the one thing we didn't see that actually came out this week, but it's nice to see a couple things that we haven't seen yet. So not half bad, guys. Not half bad. Hey, I'll take what I can get with this Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Not bad at all. So, how about we head out? So I thought to myself, well, we're not going to find anything new outside of that one major release that came out this week. And well, we didn't even find that. I mean, but we did find a few things that we haven't seen before and a little bit of physical media that I can riff on and joke about. I mean, I always love looking at physical media regardless, new, old. It's always fun to talk about it with you guys as usual, but it would have been nice to at least seen the one release that came out this week. I mean, just saying, there's only one major thing that came out this week. You'd think that would actually be easy, and they should have, but no, not exactly. And this is what this Walmart is in general. This year has been one weird and back and forth year for this Walmart. At times been really great, and at other times has been really bad. It kind of, I guess it all kind of balances out in the end, but let's hope 2021 fares a little bit better for this particular Walmart, because I actually kind of like it here. The employees are really nice. I mean, you know, when they care, they actually do care. But how about we actually fill up the physical media? That would be a major improvement. Just saying, I have that hope for them, for that their New Year's resolution for 2021. Let's hope they stick to that. But hey, something's better than nothing. And with this Walmart, I'll take it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's head to the next location and find some more physical media goodness. All right, everybody. We are at our second location, Target. But before we go in, I got to talk to you guys about something. Now, I heard about this a little bit ago, but I'm just bringing it up now as we are entering into 2021 and ending 2020. So there was some controversy with Netflix yet again and Final Destination. So what people notice when they watch Final Destination on Netflix is that it's missing a very crucial, vital scene. It's basically on the plane when this character, I believe Todd, is getting hanged, and it's kind of foreshadowing what's going to happen to him later on in the film, and most of that got cut from the movie. And a lot of fans and a lot of people were arguing, why was it cut? Exactly. I mean, it's part of the movie. It's been part of the movie since the film came out, like 20 odd years ago. Why why now? What's the problem? And Netflix and everything came out and basically was like, look, this is triggering content and it could offend people and we don't want to offend them. And look, Netflix has had a lot of issues as of late. They didn't want to, trigger more people. So the scene got cut. And and this isn't the first time, right, man? I mean, we've seen episodes of TV get cut from certain streaming services, and if you remember the whole Gone with the Wind controversy, who could forget that one? But this reinforces the same thing I've been telling you guys over and over and over again. As much as I love streaming services, and trust me, I support streaming services a lot, it's content like this that really disturbs me and really gets to me. Because, yes, in the grand scheme of things, it's one scene and the rest of the movie is intact, but it still means something to me. There's something about preserving a movie, warts and all, that is something that needs to be appreciated. And I feel like, unfortunately, we just don't get that with streaming services. Because, look, they could get some angry letters from people and saying, well, that movie has a scene of hanging and I don't like it, and they cut it. And suddenly the pure form of that movie has already gotten tainted because of a few people who complain about it. If you don't like the movie, don't watch it. You have the option to stop watching the movie. That's it. You don't need to watch the movie anymore. It has something you don't like, stop it. I've done that before. I know many of you have done that before. If you don't like something, that's it. Cut it. Done. I mean, but we're living in a world now where the slightest thing offends people, the very slightest. And it's happened with a lot of things with American Pie and these old school movies from back in the day that are not exactly PC to the times we live in now. And a lot of these streaming services just A, aren't even carrying them, or B, if they even do carry them, they are going to cut shit from them because they just don't want the backlash. And so they'll carry a popular title like Final Destination, but they're going to cut it in order to please people. But how much of the population are you pleasing, and how much of them are you offending by getting rid of it? This is why I've said it time and time again, man. Netflix is great, and these streaming services are great, but physical media is so important for this reason, man, because you preserve that original vision of the movie. And now you go on HBO Max or you go on Netflix and you see a version of Final Destination, and that scene is cut. That one scene. And again, the argument can be made, it's just a scene here, a scene there, what's the big deal? But the big deal for me is preserving the movie and preserving the movie's intention. If the filmmakers didn't want that scene in there, they would have cut that fucking scene. They wanted it in there for the specific reasons. I don't know, man. I see where streaming is going, and I see this year as just battling with streaming and battling with all these problems and these issues that these companies have had, and taking all these properties and either hoarding them up and restricting them from people, or you have to pay a certain amount for access to these titles. And even if you get the access, you might not get the actually original intention of the film. And at that point, I just say, fuck it. I'm just going to keep physical media, man. That's it. Truth be told, that's it, man. And I know that for a lot of people, they see physical media as a dying beast that just won't fucking go down. And my thing is like, good. I'm glad it's not going to go down, because it's moments like this, seeing Final Destination or seeing the whole issues with Gone with the Wind, and saying to myself, man, we could lose something in the drop of a hat. Nothing is guaranteed. And these streaming services are proving to us that at the end of the day, they control the content. And if they want to get rid of something, they will get rid of it. Who cares what you think? And that's why physical media is so important, because it keeps the movie in your control. And that's why it is so vitally important going into 2021 that, yes, we have to respect streaming services. And yes, they deserve the love and praise when they get things right. But when they get things wrong, we have to point it out. And we have to prop physical media up to say, this is the alternative. This is a way to keep the film alive in its original content, and to not be controlled by these services that will control what you see and what you don't see. And physical media is a great preservation for that. It was just something that I saw and wanted to talk about. And I know with all the struggles that have happened in 2020 that I look at 2021 as continuing the fight and continuing to say that streaming services have a place in the world. They're not going away, but neither is physical media. And we have to point out the rights and the wrongs of these services, and point out the alternatives and why they're better. And I think when we do that, I think we shine a great light on physical media and able to give it an importance that maybe wasn't there originally. So that's my thoughts on that, guys. I mean, definitely let me know what you think about that. Very interesting. In the meantime, well, boy, there's not much physical media to show off, and we couldn't even find the major release over at the first Walmart. But maybe, just maybe, we'll find it over at the Target location. Well, only way to find out is to go inside, so let's check it out. All right, we are in at Target, and actually we are back to normal because this whole front section here was all Christmas movies. So now we are back to some sort of normalcy without the Christmas goodness. I know some of you all miss the Christmas season, but me being Jewish, look, let's face it, Christmas is too damn long for my taste. But whatever, man. But if you'll notice, they do not have the one new release that came out this week. They don't have the one new release at all. They have everything else, but not Honest Thief. Nope, not at all, man. I mean, they have this DVD of a Roadkill with Hugh Laurie, which, okay, cool enough. Roadkill, but outside of that, no, nothing new other than that. I mean, we'll see if we can find anything else possibly worth checking out. So over in this section, guys, it's pretty much most of the same similar stuff we've seen before. Nothing crazy new. I mean, they do have this Blu-ray of the complete series of Samurai Jack, which actually looks really cool, actually. I like that cover. That's really nice. I've seen a couple episodes of Samurai Jack, but now, and the only reason I got into Samurai Jack was they had, I think it was on the Cartoon Network if I'm not mistaken, they had these short Star Wars animated like specials before Revenge of the Sith came out, I believe it was. And the guy who did Samurai Jack did those. And those Star Wars shorts were really cool, and so I kind of watched a couple of Samurai Jack because of it. It's the animation's really cool here. I definitely would have to get into it more, but I liked what I saw, though. I did. And then they have an Only at Target Modern Family, the complete series. I've never seen a single episode of Modern Family. Seriously, not a single episode. I don't know, it just never really interested me. I don't know, good, bad, indifferent? No, you have to let me know, guys. Then they also have Green Eggs and Ham DVD, the complete first season. Really? Okay. They made a complete first season of Green Eggs and Ham. Okay. I wish I would have kept up with kid stuff. I have no idea what... Really? A Green Eggs and Ham one? Okay, I mean, if it gets the kids into more Dr. Seuss, why the hell not? Okay. Hell, I grew up with the books, man. So, hey, whatever gets the kids into the stuff nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And they got that, and then over on this section, they have a bunch of animated stuff, like a lot of anime titles, which is really cool for all you anime lovers out there. I mean, they have Aeon Flux, which I've heard really good things about Aeon Flux, but I never actually saw any of the anime series. I saw that really terrible movie with Charlize Theron. That movie was terrible. That was god awful, man. Like, and I remember when that movie came out, everyone was like, don't judge it based on the movie, because the movie's garbage. But I've heard good things about this, but to not base it on the movie, because the movie's terrible. And yes, it is pretty fucking bad. But I've heard good things about that. They Attack on Titan, Our Last Airbender, they got Boruto. Interesting. Got that. They have Cowboy Bebops, a complete series on Blu-ray. That's nice. Awesome. Aren't they making... I thought they were making a, like, I don't know, a live-action movie or TV series from Cowboy Bebop. I could have sworn they were, but I haven't heard anything about it, though. It's, like, been a long time since I've heard any announcements or anything. I heard it's actually a really good anime, though. But let's be real, a lot of these movies from these anime are really bad. You know, I don't know why. I've sort of seen that a lot, man. Like, well, whether it was Aeon Flux or The Last Airbender, it was like nobody can make a really good, like, one of an anime for some reason. Like, the translation just gets all fucked up. I mean, speaking of that, I mean, they do have the anime of Death Note. Now, honestly, that live-action one on Netflix, I heard isn't terrible. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I kind of like it. But I like it maybe because I've not seen Death Note, the anime stuff, so maybe that's why. But I know a lot of people really don't like it, though. A lot of people really don't, man. I mean, Dragon Ball as well. Have Ghost in the Shell, which, boy, talk about another live-action movie would really shit the bed. That one. Goblin Slayer, which looks really cool. Naruto. That looks pretty cool. They have My Hero Academia, which somebody at Best Buy, an employee at Best Buy, told me that this is cool getting into this. This is something that is, like, worth it getting into. Like, as a starter for anime, like, My Hero Academia, they say is one of the best ones to start out, especially if you love, like, superhero stuff. So that might be down my alley. Why? Oh, that Samurai Jack one is for $90. Jeez, God, $90 for that. I mean, it looks cool though. Some really cool, like, anime stuff over here. Not half bad for all you anime lovers. I really like showing this stuff off, because even though I don't really get into it, I'm not, like, a hardcore fan of it. I know a lot of you guys really like that stuff, so I try to really show it off the best I can. They do have that. And then over here, they just have a lot of the same old, like, Disney stuff. You know, the same old Disney stuff you see all the time. Nothing really crazy or different. And they still have a ton of these only at Target. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil ones. Still got a decent amount of those. But, oh, and then they've got a whole bunch more Frozen, too. I thought these all sold out, but maybe they didn't. Yeah, a couple odds and ends over here. I mean, not a lot to show off. I mean, the same old stuff over there, too. Yeah. I mean, the same old stuff over around this corner as well. A little light on this side, too. But it's all really the same stuff. Nothing crazy new, because really only one thing came out. And, well, Target decided to not put any of that stuff out, so... that sucks, but a couple of things worth checking out, I guess, for what it's worth. Not half bad overall, dare I say. Well, it is what it is this week. Let's head out. Am I shocked they didn't have the one thing that came out this week? No, I'm not shocked at all. When it's a slow week, this is what you get, guys. But I showed off a couple things at least. I mean, if I were to say my New Year's resolution for Target, because let's be honest, Target really isn't going to change a hell of a lot. I mean, if anything, they're going to probably shorten the physical media more next year. Just being real with you. But if I had to give a New Year's resolution to Target, it would honestly be that I'm hoping that they're consistent. I really do. I hope that when the physical media comes out, if it's only a few titles, then they still put out the movie, still put out the stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, Target's never going to be the biggest and best as far as physical media is concerned, but I think they can at least be consistent and at least still offer, even if it's a few titles a week, at least something for the general public. I mean, Target is one of the weaker ones, but when they are really good, and I've shown it off in the past, when they are really good, they definitely are. And so, my hope for them is that maybe they're a little bit more consistent, at least a couple titles every single week, at least something to show off. But that's my hope for them. Are they going to change? Highly doubt it, but hey, a physical media lover can dream, can't he? Alright, well, not much to show off here, clearly, but hey, something. Oh, it is better than nothing. Alright, let's head to the next location and see what physical media we can find. Alright, everybody, we are at our third location, the second Walmart. I'm gonna go in and see if they have any interesting indie titles, maybe from the past week or so, that might be worth it looking into. If it is, hey, I'll bring it back to Film Fan 108 HQ and show it off to you guys. Now, before I do that, though, I want to talk about some trailers. So, look, Disney had this huge panel talking about all the releases that are coming to Disney Plus, streaming, you name it. They had a huge Marvel panel. And Marvel showed off a bunch of trailers, and I kind of just want to briefly talk about some of those. First off, they had the WandaVision trailer, and the WandaVision trailer looks amazing. It's coming very soon, and honestly, when I watched the trailer, I still don't know what the hell's going on with the show. I don't know whether somebody captured Scarlet Witch and they're doing mind control with her, or whether she has just went into this sort of or like PTSD coma mode where she's imagining all this. I have no idea, but I love how it plays on sort of like I Dream of Jeannie and Leave It to Beaver and Roseanne and all of these sort of like, like sitcom family stuff. It sort of plays on that, and it's sort of the comedy of it and the comedy of Vision and her sort of together living in this sort of household, almost like like an ABC family comedy or something. It looks cool, man. It really does. This is supposed to like dive right into the next Doctor Strange movie, so I'm kind of curious where that goes. But it looks fascinating to me. It looks really interesting, and Elizabeth Olsen, come on. I mean, she's great. So that looks really good. Falcon and Winter Soldier, I think, look really, really cool. I believe they're still filming, if I'm not mistaken, but they showed off some of the footage, and I think that looks great. It looks like full-on action, spy, espionage type of movie that is turned into a series. It looks great. It really does, man. Anthony Mackie, I love him as Falcon. I think that Winter Soldier still has a lot of really great storylines as well. Having those two team up together is really cool because, they're both Captain America's friends, but it's almost like they don't really know much about each other outside of that. They're kind of still feeling each other out a little bit. So I'm kind of curious as to how that relationship and that friendship goes forward. And also, how does Falcon deal with the fact that, like, he is almost like the next in line to be Captain America? Like, he's got the shield. So it's like, what are the complications of that? Does he want it? Does he not? Like, I think that looks really cool, man. I think it does. I'm looking forward to that one. And I'm also really looking forward to the Loki show, man. God, the Loki show looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I was watching that trailer and I got excited because when they announced a Loki TV show, I was a little bit kind of perplexed by it because I was like, well, wait a minute. Do we really need a Loki show? I mean, I love Tom Hiddleston. I love him playing the character. And I know that they had did that moment in Avengers Endgame where there's the possibility of, perhaps maybe an interesting spinning off of his character. But what they did in the trailer, man, looks really cool. Just the idea that he's now part of this sort of time traveling agency where he's maybe doing their bidding and he's going through different timelines. It looks great. Tom Hiddleston is still the same old Loki with cracking the jokes and the devious smile, and he's great, man. So it looks cool, and I'm like, Owen Wilson in this motherfucker, what? Like that was like, okay, man. I don't know what to expect from Owen Wilson here, but I'm kind of excited to find out, man. It looks cool. And just the alternate timeline stuff. I love that stuff so much, so that's really cool. And I also gotta say, I'm also really excited for What If. What If looks really, really great, man. What's really great, as a comic book lover back when I was a kid, what I always loved in the comic books was that they would always, explore the characters and do these alternate timeline stories. Of what if, Superman was in this time frame, or what if he was Superboy here? And they would have all these different comic books sort of spinning off with these different scenarios. And I always loved it. And some were more successful than others, but I always appreciated that they went out of their way to do that. And What If sounds really cool, like a really great idea of, what would happen if T'Challa was almost in the Guardians of the Galaxy world? Or, what if there was like zombie Captain America? And it's just really, really cool sort of branching off into really great and interesting storylines. And I love it. I mean, the animation looks cool, and the fact that they've actually got a lot of the same actors to come back and voice their roles, which is really awesome. I mean, Sam Jackson, Benedict Cumberbatch, a whole bunch of actors are coming back to do that, and I thought that's really cool, man. They're coming back to do that, and I like the idea of the Watcher is sort of giving you these different scenarios, and I'm digging that. I'm digging that in a big bad way. That might be the one I'm looking forward to the most. Just seeing the different timelines and the scenarios and what's what. I think that could be really cool, man. Truth be told, I think the Marvel slate is actually really, really great, man. I mean, I remember when sort of DC came out with their slate and everyone was like, oh my God, Marvel's gonna get like trounced and they're gonna get beaten down. And I was like, look, Marvel knows what they're doing. Kevin Feige, man, if you've learned anything about Kevin Feige, you'll learn to trust the motherfucker. Because that guy knows what he's doing. And after just announcing all of the movies that are coming and all of the TV shows, Marvel is still very much in the driver's seat. And I cannot wait where they go. I think if these shows are good, because a lot of these shows dovetail into other movies, and Kevin Feige has said that, look, these shows are not like superficial. They do matter, they're important, and we should watch them, and we should, look for stuff in future movies that contain stuff from the shows. So I trust him, and I think the movies and the TV shows, if they do a good job of dovetailing it together, then that's even better, man. So for me, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if you guys are, but definitely let me know. In the meantime, let's head into Walmart and see if we can find any goodies worth checking out. Well, we are at the second Walmart, and it's another dead zone week, guys. I hate to admit it, but it really honestly is. I mean, I know there's some cool, interesting indie flicks that could be worth checking out, but they're all empty. There's none of them. So unless they get them in, I can't really show them off to you guys. I mean, the only thing they do have is that they have some really interesting slipcovers for some older movies. Some new and interesting slipcover editions for the Madea flicks, for all you interesting Madea lovers out there. And some slipcovers for Fruitvale Station, Django Unchained, and The Butler, which actually look pretty cool too. At least there's some slipcover stuff to check out, but outside of that, as far as new indie stuff concerned, Zippo and Zilch, baby, and it seems like even this Walmart isn't even carrying Honest Thief either. Okay, well, I guess we're still on the hunt for that one, but unfortunately, this is a dead zone, so, well, how about we head to the next location? Hopefully we'll find more than we found here. All right, everybody, we are at our fourth and final location, and the last one for 2020. I wonder what we're gonna see over at the Beast. Yes, we are back at Best Buy, baby. Yes, I am looking forward to heading back into the Beast, man. Because we've seen a little bit here, a little bit there. And I'm not saying we're going to see an abundance of really great media this week, obviously, but usually Best Buy comes through with a couple of interesting things. So hopefully they can do it for the final out and about of 2020. Let's head in and check out that physical media goodness. All right, everybody, we are in at Best Buy, and I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I'm going to keep it real. They have nothing new this week whatsoever. They don't even have the Honest Thief. I went to all the places. Went to Walmart, Target, now Best Buy. Yep. I mean, they all have the same old stuff. Before, nothing new whatsoever. The Steelbook, same stuff. 4Ks, same stuff. Nothing new whatsoever. Well, yeah. Sometimes Best Buy whiffs. And this time, they definitely whiffed. I mean, I can't say I blame Best Buy, to be honest with you. I can't say I blame them because, I mean, there's not really much media this week anyway, so what is there to really put out? But I was thinking maybe they'd have the Honest Thief, but no. I mean, there's still a lot of variety here. There's still a lot of really great stuff that they have as far as physical media is concerned, but yeah. As far as new shit, nope. Not at all. Okay. The final week of 2020. Yep. Wait for it. Wait for it. Best Buy didn't deliver this week. Oh. I don't like saying that. I don't like saying that at all, guys. But, oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. I mean, look. They still have a lot of physical media worth showing off, clearly. A lot of really great stuff here. But as far as new stuff, yeah, the last couple of weeks here of physical media have been quite rough. And this week, very, very rough. Hey, just kind of like 2020, so we ended kind of how the year has been. Kind of appropriate, right? Yeah, I mean, look, there's still a lot of good physical media out here, but if you're looking for new shit, well, there is no new shit. So just check out the old shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the lesson for this week, for sure. All right, well, it is what it is. What can I tell you guys? A little bit goes a long way, and sometimes there is no even a little bit. Let's head home and finish the video. Hold up! Hold up! Hold it! Hold it! I feel bad, guys. Seriously, we went into Best Buy and there was nothing. Nada, zippo, zilch, crapola. And so I was like, well, if one Best Buy doesn't have something, maybe another Best Buy does. It's possible. So we are at a second Best Buy location, man. I don't know what we're gonna see here that we didn't see over at the other Best Buy, but fingers crossed we'll see something. So I wanted to try to show something at Best Buy to you guys. So, well, let's hope and pray that we can see something interesting. Let's go in, find out. All right, we are in at the second Best Buy. And look what we found, baby. Yes, determination does indeed pay off. With the Blu-ray DVD digital of Honest Thief for $22.99. Jeez. Finally. Good Lord, man. Never steal a man's second chance. Very nice. And look at that great cover. Liam Neeson holding the gun. Looking badass, baby. Yes, there we go, man. There's nothing more dangerous than an honest thief. Yeah, alright. A little Liam Neeson action goodness, dare I say. So I got a chance to watch this on Amazon Prime, man. And I watched it because, hello, Liam Neeson, action. It's kind of gone hand in hand, not gonna lie, man. Truly has. So, look. Here's the honest deal here. Liam Neeson is getting up there in age, okay? He is, man. He's not the spry young dude that he used to be. And so doing these action roles, they kind of get less and less effective. You know what I mean? I mean, basically this movie is about he was a bank robber for a long time, stole a lot of money, falls in love with this woman, wants to really come clean with his life and come to the authorities and say, hey, this is what's going on, and wants to be forgiven of all the things that he's done. And basically these agents find the money. They basically are like, hey, look, we want the money for ourselves, we want the rest of it, and we're gonna frame you. And it's him basically trying to clear his name, right? I think overall the movie's decent. I mean, it's your standard action movie. People chasing after people, getting revenge. Liam Neeson trying to look his best badass as he possibly can. There's some good acting here. Liam Neeson does a good job. Robert Patrick, a whole bunch of actors. It's your standard Liam Neeson action movie. Okay, I mean, it honestly is. It's not going to blow the roofs off of your lives as far as an action movie is concerned, but it's got some good dramatic moments, and Liam Neeson is pretty decent in it, all things considered, right? The problem is he probably shouldn't be doing these anymore, and that's the honest-to-God truth. I mean, look, I think I remember back when Commuter came out a few years ago. I remember he ended up saying, I believe in a nutshell, he ended up saying something about how this was his last sort of action movie. He's not going to do any more of them. He's getting older. And then, lo and behold, he keeps on making the motherfuckers. Like, it's like a factory. They just keep coming out and out and out. And he keeps giving birth to these fuckers. But, I mean, if that's all you can get, then why not? I mean, but he's always sort of been the action guy in a lot of ways, right? I mean, Darkman, Star Wars Episode 1, Ra's al Ghul and Batman Begins. I mean, he's always done action stuff to one degree or another. I mean, back in the day, that old school fantasy movie Crawl. I mean, so he has had his action moments, but he's also been a good dramatic actor. And that kind of gets lost among all of the action stuff that he's done, right? I mean, I told you about Made in Italy a while back. That's a really good one. And, of course, Schindler's List and Kinsey and so many other really great performances that he's done that kind of gets drowned out by all the action stuff that he's done. And it kind of gets tiresome, right? I mean, when he did that First Taken is an amazing movie, still is to this day. But everything after that kind of felt like been there, done that. I mean, there's even a speech that he makes in this movie where he says to one of the guys, I'm coming after you. I mean, it's almost like, they're just taking the cues from Taken. I mean, I think at this point, I appreciate him trying to still be the action guy, but he just can't pull it off, man. It's a lot of quick cuts. It's a lot hiding his age while he's running. I mean, at certain times in an actor's life, as they get older, they can't do it anymore. Charles Bronson realized this after a while. John Wayne. I mean, it eventually years later, Tom Cruise is going to figure the same thing out and everything. I mean, you can only go so far with the action in your career. I love Liam Neeson. I think he's a phenomenal actor, and this is a decently average action movie, all things considered. But does it really compare to some of the earlier stuff that Liam Neeson has done? Even a movie like The Grey, which is amazing. No, I think the movie kind of falters a bit, and Liam Neeson at this point is definitely showing his age. So it's decent, but was it really all for the effort? Was it all needed? At the end of the day, no, it really wasn't, to be real with you. It's cool to see Liam Neeson with a gun, but I can just watch Taken over and over again and get my Liam Neeson with a gun fix. That's all I really need, man. So, The Honest Thief, man, average. And the only other thing I'm seeing here is they have the 4K Blu-ray digital collectible steelbook of Westworld. I wanted to show this off because I don't think we had seen this steelbook before. The steelbook actually looks really cool, man. Very odd with the circle there, but I'm sure that means something as far as the season is concerned. For $49.99, which is an okay price, but I've heard mixed things about Westworld, especially the season 3. So, all things considered, is it worth getting if the show was just okay? I mean, especially the season? Maybe. I don't know, though. It's a cool little looking steelbook, though. And Best Buy, they love their steelbooks, baby, so why not? But sometimes some steelbooks are worth it, and others are. I mean, a steelbook looks great, don't get me wrong, but as good as a steelbook looks, it depends on the contents of what's inside, at least as far as I'm concerned. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that for all you steelbook lovers out there, but just saying. Some people have really hated on this, so is the steelbook worth it? Just think about it. Other than that seems to be it. But boy, am I so glad to see Honest Thief. And I thought I wasn't going to see it. Boy, happy to see that one. And a couple other cool little things here as well. Not half bad, man. Well, at least we got to see something this week. At least we got to finally see the new release. I think it paid to definitely come in here. All right, let's head out. Goonies never give up. Goonies never say die, damn it. And when it comes to looking for the physical media, neither do I, damn it. Not at all, man. I wanted to see The Honest Thief. I'm like, my God, man, the one major release that came out this week and nobody has it. I wanted to try to find it, and I did. It only took me about, 4 or 5 tries, but I finally did, man. Oh, good Lord, man. Sometimes you really gotta search before really finding something. And, well, this week definitely proves it, man. I mean, they had at least a couple things at this Best Buy, so it was worth the trip. And it was worth the effort indeed. I mean, the movie's just okay. But, hey, I still wanted to show it off for you guys, because this is a physical media out and about. And I want to do my best for you guys that I possibly can. Alright, well, not half bad here, all things considered. Hey, at least it's better than the first Best Buy. And that is an improvement, indeed. Not bad. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, let's get out of here. Stop right there. I know you thought that we were heading back home. Hell, I kind of thought we were heading back home. But I decided, you know what, guys? I didn't show off a lot of physical media. I didn't. Truth be told, it was kind of slow week. Yeah. So, some of you have been messaging me saying, well, there is a new sale that is going on. That pesky dollar sale that happens. Yes, I think you do. And I think you know where we are. And that is none other than the Dollar Tree, baby. The Dollar Tree, yes! I am kind of wanting to see what they have for sale. And also, to be honest with you, we haven't seen much media, so why not go and check it out at the same time? We can see a little bit more media, and you know how I love a good dollar deal and the weird and oddball titles that they can have from time to time. And I hope this time around does not disappoint. How about we go in and see what they got? All right, we are in at the Dollar Tree, baby, just to see what they have here on the off chance that they might have something kind of cool. Possibly. You never know, so why not check it out, guys? First thing I'm seeing over here is they have stealing cars. Mark Wahlberg, really? Mike Epps, Felicity Huffman, William H. Macy, and John Leguizamo. Look at John Leguizamo. He's really fucking serious. You know, like look what he's wearing. He almost looks like a high school science teacher or some shit. Like he's like, you didn't turn in your homework. I'm mighty pissed. Oh God. Philly, why? Yeah, but I'm not remember. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Being wild got him in. Being a hero got him out. Okay. That looks kind of interesting. I like some of the actors in that. Okay. Not bad. Then it's a passage. Donnybrook, I know we've seen before in a previous sale. High Voltage. Remarkable Live. See how they run. This is by Bill Maher, Sean Penn, Regis and Kathy Lee, Jesse Jackson. 13 candidates, one amazing race. Who's left? What's this about? In this spirit of such films as Primary Colors in the War Room, See How They Run is the ultimate insider's look at a campaign politics. Openly gay brother and stand-up comedian. Oh. Really? No, I didn't know anything about this at all. Well, that's really fascinating. It might be a very interesting documentary. Really fascinating, especially if you love political stuff, which I actually do, so. That's interesting. More Stage Fright. Really, really great. We saw that one during, I think, last sale or so. Insomniac. Love that. Love that. So good. Extraordinary Mission. From the director of Infernal Affairs. That looks kind of cool. A hard-hitting crime thriller where no one is who they seem. Justice and one man willing to go to any length to get it. That was kind of cool. Seven Seas Pirates. Barry Monday. I still love that, man. Oh, man, that is great. That is a great goddamn cover. And we got Pusher 2. Blum. Oh, Nicholas Winding Refn's Pusher 2. Nicholas Winding Refn drives Nicholas Winding Refn. Yeah. He gets released from prison, tries to gain respect from his father, the Duke. Everything is appeared. Well, that's interesting. I have never heard of Pusher 2. Never. Kind of looks interesting. Kind of like a family drama? Crime too? Something like that? If you guys know anything about Pusher 2, let me know. Look kind of interesting to me. Then they got Johnny Hesper, the Death Star, Kills, Bubble, badass, awesome. I got that. You lost the night. Brawler. We Could Be King. As rich as any in Friday Night Lights. Oh, sort of a compelling sports drama. Probably based on a true story. Very interesting. I do love a good sports drama, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. There. Else, Racer. Evil. We've definitely seen this one before. Donnybrook. Yakuza Apocalypse. Takashi Miike. Love Takashi Miike. He is great. Takashi Miike, he's known in a lot of circles as being a maestro in horror, and he's done a lot of really great horror stuff. I mean, Audition is fucking amazing, but he's also done a lot of really great old school action films, man. Really well done swordplay. Really look up this guy's filmography. He's awesome. Truly is. Then nice. That. And Dylan. In the Name of Ben-Hur the Legend. Oh yeah, we saw this before. This thing looks like trash. God, this looks so fucking terrible. Jesus. Yeah, that's garbage. Then Station of Joy. Let's see. Out of the Wild. When the body is beaten, it's the spirit that keeps the soul alive. Probably a standard Western flick. Probably is. Let's see. Half Magic. In Our Nature. Well, it must be a good movie though, because one of the characters' names is Seth. Just saying. And then they got. That's interesting. Alright, we've seen before. Natalie Holloway. Oh my god, man. I remember this story. My god, dude. I remember this all over the fucking news. And everyone was like, you know... See, everyone is sort of like an armchair detective. Like, I'm definitely one of those armchair detectives. And I watch Unsolved Mysteries and I'm like, oh, I know what happened. I'm like, yeah, I don't know shit. But like, I remember people are like, dude, she's dead. Like, he did it. He got away with it. It was a whole conspiracy. Dude. My God, man, people went through all kinds of theories with Natalie Holloway. And I believe they still have never found her to this day, which is just crazy. Man, going on vacation, and that's what happens to you, man. Man, I'm keeping my ass at home. I swear to God, dude. I got enough entertainment with my Blu-rays and DVDs, man. I'm not going overseas. Fuck that, man. I'm not gonna be another Natalie Holloway. I'll damn near guarantee that one. And Death Star. Oh, season 1 of It Man. Wait a minute, there was a fucking TV series? No, get the fuck out of here. You gotta be fucking kidding me. There was a Ip Man TV show? I mean, I knew about the movies, and I knew about different movies that had different actors in them, but I did not know about a TV series. This is interesting. Oh, dude, seriously, I did not know about this. I love the Ip Man movies. Donnie Yen is fucking brilliant as Ip Man. But man, I've never they've done a lot with this series. They've done prequels. They've done like films with like an older Ip Man. They've done the 4 Donnie Yen movies, and apparently now a TV show. Like seriously, I had no idea about this. Really? I gotta check this. I gotta check this out. I really do. I'm a fan of the Ip Man stuff, but I've never heard of that. I gotta check that one out. That seems interesting. The Bronx Bull. Birds of a Feather with Zaytoven, Al New, Gucci Mane, and Big Bank Black. What in the fuck? The price of fame could be your life. Oh, okay. Two cousins from different ones. Oh, get the fuck out of here. This crap. This is, ever since, there's some really good stuff out there. Like Empire is a really good show. And there's cool, movies about the mean streets and surviving and shit. And then there's movies like this that have really terrible fucking rappers turn actors, and they want to get into the business because they've seen Scarface 200 fucking times, and they think they know how to fucking be in movies. Ah, fuck that bullshit. Yeah, that movie can go to hell. Just saying. God. Who? Guns for Hire. Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Ben Mendelsohn, Orlando Jones, Tony Shalhoub. What? I have never heard of Guns for Hire. What's that? Oh, look at that. Hot babes and badass guns. Look at that. That's probably what it is, man. Oh, assassins and a kidnap extortion scheme involving... Ooh, that seems really interesting. Dude, I've never heard of this. It looks like a young Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and same with Ben Mendelsohn. Damn. Look at that sweet stash, man. Oh my god. Dude. No, I never heard of this one. Oh man, I might have to check this one out. That one looks cool. Guns for Hire. Interesting. And Frankenstein, Running Wild with Sharon Stone. Oh man, that's the older Sharon Stone, man. Damn. Man, life is definitely a Sharon Stone. Shit. I used to really love Sharon Stone back in the day, and Sharon Stone was the ultimate hot female actress, man. I mean, Basic Instinct and Total Recall and shit, you name it. She was amazing. And then, she went and did fucking Catwoman, and well, that went to shit. She is a good actress, but I don't know, Running Wild? I mean, okay. Whatever for a paycheck, but program which you've seen before. Thing here. Planet Ant. Okay. The Last Witness with Alex Pettyfer and Michael Gambon. When war ends, the fight for the truth begins. Very nice. Look at that. I do like Alex Pettyfer as an actor. He is good. Some of the project he's done, though, some of those, well, what was it? I Am Number 4 or something, which was kind of this young teen adult crap. It's not terrible, but it's just kind of disposable, but yeah, he's good, but he's got to pick the right project. But I don't know about that. It looks decent though. Ant Boy. Superheroes come in all sizes. Yes, this is the original Ant Boy, isn't it? Yes, because I saw at one of the Dollar Trees, I saw Ant Boy 2. I don't think I had seen Ant Boy. It's an exciting, funny superhero movie. Ordinary, overlooked 12-year-old Pele is transformed into an extraordinary superhero after he is bitten by a super ant
inherits its abilities. Overnight, the boy who nobody knows becomes a local hero and is dubbed Ant Boy. Blundefully. Ha ha, I love that shit. With Psychic Wilhelm and their friend Ida. Oh, and be home in time for dinner. Oh, it was great. This is probably fun. I mean, truth be told, it probably is. It's probably cheesy as shit, ridiculous. But it probably is good for kids. So, I'll give it a pass, man. God, Ant Boy. Man. I was like the precursor to Ant-Man. Oh, Lord. It probably is a fun one for kids. Oh, and I didn't even notice it's Dove approved, too. Oh, baby. Well, if it's Dove approved, then, it's, obviously it's good for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow. Ant Boy. Wow, I can't believe that. Shit. Ah, Superman 2. Classy. 48 Hours to Live. From the writer of Stomp the Yard. Oh, well then it's going to be a gem. Yeah. One wrong step can kill you. So is this like a dance movie, or is this like a killer on the loose movie? What is this? Is this like an erotic movie? What is this? At the center of the glamorous and fast-paced Hollywood dance underworld. Yes, because boy, the underground Hollywood dance world is really mysterious. Jesus. An aspiring dancer who grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. What? The genre and the twists and turns. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so it's a dance movie mixed with a crime drama mixed with an assassin on the loose trying to kill somebody. Oh, and like a sexual romance at the same time. Like, what in the fuck is this shit? Oh, really? My God, is this everything but the kitchen sink in this motherfucker? And they probably make love on the kitchen sink. Jeez. Good God, man. Man, is Hollywood running out of ideas? Because, damn, I see 48 Hours to Live, and that definitely looks like a... Fuck. I mean... Ah, yes, the sequel, which we've seen before. Oh, Michael Caine and the Island. Oh, nice. For 300 years, a terrifying secret is being kept from the outside world. And for the degenerated giant pool. Oh. Interesting. They converted to the barbarian ways. And Michael Caine is to fight back against the system and get everything back that he lost. Yeah. Badass motherfucker Michael Caine. Wow, man, this is old school Michael Caine, man. Damn. I've heard of this movie, and I might have even seen a couple scenes from it, but I've never seen the whole thing. I do know that much. Michael Caine back in the day, man, he was kind of an action guy. He did a few like action flicks, man. Of course, everyone remembers him in that Jaws movie. Of course, most don't want to because it's a really bad movie. But he's done a few like ones like this. Huh. This is interesting. The Island. I was not expecting to see old school Michael Caine. Shit, that's nice. Well, they Hitch, which Hitch is a really good Will Smith movie. I really like that one a lot. The Institute with James Franco. There are some places you never come back from. Oh, and look at that sweet, sweet Franco stash. Yes, of course, he's rocking that, baby. When Isabel Borch, there's something the Rosewood and stuff. Experiments. Mind control. 1893. Is this based on a true story? Really? Man, there was some weird shit going on back in the day, man. Some weird experimentations and shit. Brainwashing. I mean, not like it got any better as the years went on, but whatever. I mean, shit. Huh. This could be an interesting movie. Kind of maybe an interesting sort of like horror thriller. James Franco. I gotta tell you, man, James Franco, dude, he does a lot of different projects, man. He really does. Oh, and this was even partially directed by him, too. Oh, shit, really? Yeah, he does some really interesting movies that everyone remembers from the big films that he does, but he does a lot of really smaller, unique films at times. Not many people give him credit, though. He does some really interesting work. Higher there. Ghost of New Orleans with Josh Lucas, Terrence Howard, and Lake Bell. Okay. Definitely haven't heard of this one. Seduced to Kill. Oh, okay. Now I think I get where this is going. Anyway, that goes a beautiful young woman. Now he must face his demons in order to catch a killer and resist the ultimate seduction. Oh, Deborah Ann Woll is in this too. And Bokeem Woodbine. Fuck. Oh, that sounds interesting. Oh, it's got a hell of a cast in it, though. It really does. Interesting, sort of being haunted by a ghost type of film. The cover's not so hot, though. I'm not gonna admit the cover is kind of doesn't really intrigue me, but the synopsis is really cool and the cast is amazing. Might be actually not have bad. That goddamn fucking panda. Oh, sneezing baby panda. A YouTube sensation gets its own fucking movie, of course. Oh, fuck that. Ashes in the snow. Let's see. Voices from Stone. Running Wild. Anyway. Crowning Jewels. Oh, and Dove approved, of course. One beauty queen, one bookworm. Double trouble. Almost sounds like a movie that like the Olsen twins would have done years ago. Yeah, wow. Got it. And Harlem area with Damon Wayans. Really? Damon Wayans. Sounds like an interesting movie. I do like Damon Wayans, but I have heard some things, man. I've heard Damon Wayans is like a really huge fucking asshole, man, like to deal with and to work with. Like he's a real piece of shit, man. I heard like stories about him on the Lethal Weapon TV set. Like I heard about that. I don't know. Weird, but whatever. Ordinary Mission. Relic. That looks interesting. To know the truth, go back. I like that. Kind of a messed up face. Interesting. First spin off somebody doing it. The prime suspect not there goes. That doesn't look half bad. Interesting. Well, I like that. Now there we got We Don't Belong Here. Every family has its secrets. Nice. Catherine Keener, Anton Yelchin, Riley Keough, Molly Shannon, Maya Rudolph, and Carrie Elways. Damn, now that is a cast. Holy shit. What is this about? Every family has its secrets but the green one. Dark Panther. Ooh. Really? I wonder what the secrets in the dark past is. Huh. That is interesting. It's got a hell of a cast to it. You don't really see Molly Shannon doing serious shit. Like, I remember her from like the SNL days doing like movies like Superstar or something. But definitely not drama stuff. And my God, man, Anton Yelchin. God, I miss Anton Yelchin so much. Jesus. He was an amazing actor, dude. Man. Anytime I see him in a movie or look at a cover, I'm like, damn, I miss him. Seriously, I miss him so goddamn much. It might be actually a really good family mysterious drama. I like the cover, though. It doesn't look half bad. Then 22 Jump Street and... Panzer. A most horrific interactive experience. Look at that fucker. Holy shit. World War II's darkest secret is finally revealed. Wait a minute, get the app. What? The fuck app do I need? What the fuck? When a group of students discover a Nazi bunker in their search for stolen art, all hell breaks loose when they find out by something. Oh! But what makes Panzer so unique is that the film is interactive. Using a sophisticated cell phone app, Panzer becomes much more than anything you've ever seen. Utilizing your phone's camera, speaker, and other options, Panzer... Really? So it's kind of... So it's an interactive experience? Like, you can actually use an app and interact with the movie? I mean, it's not like a new concept or something. I mean, it's... I know it's been done before, but... That's interesting. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a movie at the Dollar Tree that you can get an app with it and interact with it with the film. So, geez, I guess this is probably worth $1, isn't it? Google Play, App Store... I mean, I love these weird sort of Nazi movies where like there's these weird experiments and like just finding out what they're experimenting on and how it's sort of evil and going against them and everything. Like, it's always really fascinating to me. This movie's probably not going to be the best movie. It certainly isn't like a Hellboy or an Indiana Jones or something, that's for damn sure, but it might be kind of a fun experience. And an interactive app for a Nazi killer movie. Man, and here I thought I've seen it all. God damn, man. Jesus. Well, this was an interesting trip to the Dollar Tree. I'm not gonna lie, man. There's some interesting stuff this time around. Truly. I gotta admit, I didn't think I'd see much, but boy, the stuff that I saw was really cool, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was well worth checking out this sale this time around. Some interesting and unique media for sure. Not half bad. Let's head out. I'm not gonna lie, that was really interesting, okay? I heard there was like a new sale going on, but you know, I talked to a few of the stores that I usually go to, and they were like, yeah, we only got like 2 boxes worth of media, and it doesn't really seem like it's that much worth it. And so I was like, I don't know, maybe there's not really much to look at. And so I decided, well, really there wasn't much media to show off for the week, so why not try one of the Dollar Trees? And so I'm actually really glad I did, because there was some really unique movies that I was not expecting, man. I thought it was going to be like a dry spell, but honestly, I'm kind of shocked some of that weird, unique, and very fascinating, interesting media selection. I gotta tell you, man, the Dollar Tree always has some really fascinating shit. They really honestly do. And this time is really no exception. Interesting. It's not a big sale this time around. Maybe only some stores got a couple of boxes here and there. But I gotta tell you, mighty worth it to check it out. Not half bad, guys. Not half bad at all. I'm glad I gave it a look. Indeed. I hope you guys did too. If you did, definitely let me know. Oh. Glad I searched for some interesting dollar media. Alright, I guess now we can finally head home and finish the video. Alright, everybody, that'll do it for the Blu-ray and DVD out and about video this week. And, oh my god, we survived. We survived! We made it! Oh, we made it, baby. We made it through 2020. Well, there is a couple days left, so anything can happen. I kind of feel like that family from Billy Madison, where they're like, "Oh, Doyle rules! Oh, Doyle rules!" and they're like going from the station wagon off of the cliff. Like I'm like, "Oh no, something! What the hell's gonna happen?" But honestly, we survived, baby. We survived it. Thank the Lord. And I know it was a slow week. I know. But honestly, if you go by the trends of last year and the year before that and so on and so forth, this time of year, it's very slow for physical media anyway. There's not really much coming out. So it was not a big surprise, but I tried to show off as much as I possibly could for you guys, and hope you guys enjoyed it. There wasn't much physical media, but again, hey man, 2020 has been a wild ride, a lot of physical media, far more than I thought we were gonna see. So, 2, 3, slower weeks, hey, I can handle it, man. And there still was some great media to check out regardless. Hope you guys picked up something good. If you did, definitely let me know. As far as I'm concerned, actually, I picked up a few things over at the Dollar Tree. Yes, indeed. I did. I kind of had to, guys. Let's be real here. So, I picked up 4 titles. And the first one I picked up was... I had to. And that was Ant Boy, man. I had to pick this up. I had to. I mean, I do have the second one. And I kind of didn't want to watch the second one without watching the first one. So I figured, what the hell? It looks kind of a cool little, superhero flick for kids. And there is more of them coming out. I know that, the Spy Kids movies, of course, are very popular and a lot of other stuff. And I'm not saying that this is anywhere near as good as some of those ones, but it's kind of a nice one for kids to get into. And it might be a fun flick. So I figured, what the hell? I don't know. Might as well give it a try. Then the next thing that I picked up is We Don't Belong Here. And this looked good. The cast, absolutely amazing. I like the family drama. It's interesting, dark secrets. And come on, Anton Yelchin. I mean, I love Anton Yelchin. It's such an amazing, amazing actor. And something that I haven't seen of his, I gotta check it out. So this was one I had to pick up. So I got that. I also picked up the DVD of Guns for Hire, baby. Look at that, man. A cool little assassin flick. It honestly looks really interesting. The cast here is really cool. Badass babes, guns, wild action. It could be cool, man. Truth be told, it also could be bad. But, hey, for $1, what the hell, man? Seeing that sweet, sweet Jeffrey Dean Morgan stash, isn't that worth $1 alone? I mean, come on. Just saying. Then, last but certainly not least, I picked up season 1 of Ip Man. I had to, because I love the Ip Man movie series with Donnie Yen. I love it so much. Those Ip Man movies are really cool, and I never knew there was any TV show that ever existed of Ip Man. I was like, wait a minute. Really? This is a thing? And I'm like, wow. And for $1? Seriously, this is a find. And so I was absolutely really shocked by that. I was like, oh my god, this is absolutely an instant buy, man. So, man, for somebody who's lover of a lot of the Ip Man stuff, this is a steal. So I gotta check this out, man. So I picked up 4 interesting titles over at the Dollar Tree. I got those, and I also got another one of my Black Friday packages in the mail, man. I got my Black Friday package from Severin Films. Oh, God. Vinegar last week, Severin this week. Not half bad, man. Not half bad at all. Oh, so happy to get this in the mail. I got not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 titles, baby. Oh, man. I got... Let me see if I can do a little hint for you guys. I got a very interesting and unique take on Frankenstein.
Never Mess with a Black Cat, some really interesting documentary about horror anthologies, a early 2000 horror thriller flick which I've never heard of, which sounds really interesting, and a kind of new and interesting horror anthology that kind of was swept under the rug, and I'm very interested to check it out. So, 5 flicks here from the Severin package, plus, of course, all the stuff I got from Vinegar Syndrome and all the other stuff I got for the month. But you guys will not get to find out exactly what I picked up until my Blu-ray Pixel video, which will hopefully come out next month. It'll show off all the titles that I got for the month of December, the final month of 2020. And it's going out with a bang, baby. A lot of out-of-print, limited edition, the collectors, retro, and a whole lot more, man. It's going to be really good. So definitely stay tuned to that. And also this weekend, God willing, I will be putting out my October Blu-ray pickup video that will finally be coming out for you guys, plus maybe a review, hopefully something we've been working on for a little while, which has been really cool. So that is hopefully on the docket, plus much more stuff to come for 2021. I appreciate the support so much, guys, and, you know, there's some weeks where I put out 1 video and some weeks where I put out 3 videos or more, but it's depending on what I can get to, all the craziness that has been going on lately with work and family and stress, just a lot of crazy stuff. But when I can get to stuff, I really do try. And, you know, so thank you for your patience and understanding, and I cannot wait to show you more videos. They are definitely coming, so stay tuned. And before I let you guys go, I wanted to talk about 2020 in a nutshell and how it's affected me and the channel. Now, I know that everyone has had a really tough time in 2020. It's been an absolute clusterfuck, shit show, you name it. Everybody's had to deal with hardships in one way or another. And I think, in general, we just want 2020 to get the fuck out of here. Like, seriously, just go. Just go. You don't have to leave, but you can't stay here. So get the fuck out. So I get it. I do. And it was weird because when 2020 started, I was really excited for the year. Truth be told, I really was, man. I mean, not only for physical media, clearly, but because there was a lot of really great movies coming to theaters and so much great content that we were going to do on the channel. I was literally planning the reviews with the guys, the skits, going to conventions, and, you know, even going to a few unique physical media places to do some movie hunting. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was on the docket for 2020, and I was excited. I really was. I thought it was going to be a great year, and that just quickly went to shit. like real fast. And it was really tough for me because it was kind of a twofold thing, because while this pandemic was going on and still is, I've been working all the way through. I haven't stopped working. Like, I've continued to work every single day. And so I've been dealing with this craziness. I've been dealing with people coming in and coughing and sneezing and getting right up in your face and asking you questions and everything. And it's been a nightmare. At the same time, trying to keep the YouTube channel alive, because it's been a rough go of it this year. It truly has been, man. It's been rough for me. And, you know, doing YouTube has never been easy for me, because people are like, oh, you're trying to be like this guy, or trying to be like that person. And, you know, I've gotten a lot of hate on my time doing YouTube. It just has happened, and I've expected it. But 2020 was rough, man. I mean, not only do you have to deal with the general people that are hating on you, also, but, like, I got some really nasty comments this year through YouTube and through Reddit. You know, people saying they wanted to punch me in the face, people telling me to go kill myself. It's been rough, man. And I've even had videos, literal YouTube videos made about me. Like 2 or 3 videos made about me where they're literally just hating on me and hating on the channel and stuff that I'm doing, and that's been seen by a ton of people. And so, and you know, with those videos, those people don't go out of their way to apologize or anything. It's just a video for the sake of a video of being out there and just hatred in general. And it felt like the walls were closing in on me. You know, with the stress and the pandemic and people hating on me and the videos made about me and the, you know, just a lot of missed opportunities this year and just, you know, trying to keep the YouTube channel alive and just everything just crunching in on me. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, there were weeks, long stretches where I just wanted to quit. I just wanted to go ahead and quit and say it's done. It's over with. There were weeks where I would wake up on a Tuesday thinking to myself, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, seriously, like I'm done dealing with the bullshit and people hating on me and the crap that I have to deal with week in and week out. You know, people, you know, going out of their way, well, you didn't show this off, or you didn't do that, and you know, why aren't you doing this, and why can't you make the videos shorter, or oh, I wanted it longer, and or you know, oh, I hate your face, and what, and I'm just like, I was just really losing it, seriously. And man, it's been a rough year. It really has been. And I know I'm not going to be doing YouTube forever. I know it's not a forever thing. I get it. But for me, it was a really rough go for a really long while. Is it any better now that 2020 is ending? I think it's a slightly better, that I know we're entering into a newer year and there's a little more hope on the horizon for things. But to be honest with you, it is rough at times, but I want to keep doing this, and I think if 2020 has taught me anything, is that number one, you know, anything can happen. Don't you know what can possibly happen will happen, and sometimes it ain't the best that you're expecting. So expect the unexpected, but also the idea that I have to do me, and that's what I have to do. And you know, I understand a lot of the bullshit that goes on with YouTube and people hating on me and requesting crazy things, and you know, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that, and I understand that people are passionate, people want to see me succeed or are critical of me because they care. I understand it, but for me, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, what suits me best. Because I remember one time I was talking to my girlfriend and I was saying, oh my God, I have to do this and I have to watch this and I have to do this video and that video. And she stopped me and she said, you don't have to do anything. And I looked at her kind of like cocking my head like a dog. Like, what do you mean? She's like, you don't have to do anything. You don't owe anything to anybody. And I was like, wow, it was crazy, but it really was the truth. I don't owe anything to anybody. Like, so if there's a week where, you know, I don't want to do many videos, then I'm just not going to do it. If there's a video that people are demanding and I'm busy with doing other stuff and family priorities and work obligations, then it's just not going to get done. And so I'm always going to work hard for you guys. I'm always going to work my butt off for you. You guys know that. But I think going into 2021, I'm going to take time for me, man. That's what I'm going to do. And, you know, all the bullshit, I'm just going to put the bullshit aside and just do me. And if that means that I put out 3-hour videos or 4-hour videos of me going physical media, you know, walking around and hunting and showing off stuff, then so be it. Or if I'm, doing a short video where I'm talking about a topic, I don't care. Or a review that is long and people are, pissed that we do a spoiler review or something. Whatever. We're just going to do us from now on. That's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on us and focus on what we love to do. Because I've said it to the guys. I said it, we do this because it's fun. And when it's no longer fun, we're not doing it anymore. And that's the honest to God truth. And it remains to this day that I'm just not going to do it if it's no longer fun. And that's the God's honest truth, the God's honest answer to you guys. I love doing YouTube. 2020 has been really hard on me. But I see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I see that, I have to do what's best for me at the end of the day. And what's best, and I guess when it's good for me, then it will be good for the channel. And so, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who has been so supportive of me and so supportive of the channel and has taken the time to really go out of their way to appreciate what I do. And look, it's never easy. Week in and week out, this has not been easy. All the times I've done it, and 2020 has been a real shit show. And going into 2021, I look forward to what comes on the horizon. And I think for me, I'm just going to be me. I'm not going to worry about the bullshit and the stress, and I'm just going to be me and be true to myself. And I think when I am, that means it's only better for the channel, and it just makes the videos even better. So thank you for the support, guys. Truly appreciate it. And just know that it's been so hard for me this year, and I've tried not to show it to you guys. But I wanted to say that it's been rough for me. And that doing these videos has been a real challenge. But I'm glad I got through the year, and I look forward to what next year has to offer. Hopefully better videos, a lot more content, and a lot less hassle and stress. Let's hope, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely give it the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And check out the other Blu-ray and DVD Tuesday videos I've done. Movie reviews with my friends, Blu-ray pickup videos, movie hunting, live streams, and much, much more. If you are a fan of movies and physical media, hit subscribe and become a part of the Film Fan Nation. I want to thank all of my wonderful subscribers so much. It's been such a challenging year. And I know at times it's been rough with me. Sometimes videos haven't gotten out on time. Sometimes they've been late. It's been one cluster after another. But you guys have been with me all the way, and I appreciate you so much. So thank you. And if you like how I talk about the physical media and movies, then definitely hit subscribe and keep up to date with everything I'm doing through Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. FilmFan108, keep up to date with everything I'm doing, plus special pictures and videos I do from time to time on social media as well. Alright, guys, I want to wish each and every one of you, seriously, a very happy, healthy, and safe new year. Enjoy it very safely with your loved ones and friends. And here's to 2021, where only good things are to come. Let's hope. Alright, guys, I will see you back next year for a brand new Blu-ray and DVD out and about video. Take care, everybody, and happy hunting.